Welcome, everyone. Today, we're going to take a journey into one of the world's most ancient and honestly most artistically rich civilizations. We are going to explore India's incredible cultural tapestry, from these massive, towering temples all the way down to intricate paintings and truly mesmerizing performances. I mean, just let that sink in for a second. This isn't just about dusty old history books. We're talking about a culture that is profoundly deeply alive. And this one question? It really sets the stage perfectly for what we're about to uncover, a continuous, unbroken line of artistic expression that still shapes life in India today. All right, let's dive right in. So where do you even start with a story this huge? Well, we begin with the very foundations of it all, the art forms that have literally withstood the test of time, architecture and sculpture. What's so incredible when you look at this timeline is just the sheer scale of it all. I mean, we start way back with the planned cities of the Indus Valley, then we move to the famous message-bearing pillars of the Mauryan Empire, then we get to the awe-inspiring rock-cut temples of the Gupta Golden Age, think Ajanta and Ellora, and finally we arrive at the sublime, delicate domes of the Mughal era. Each period didn't just replace the last, it built upon it, creating this amazing visual history of power, belief, and pure innovation. Okay, so here's the crucial point you've got to grasp. These structures were never just buildings, a temple, a pillar, a tomb. Think of it more like a storybook carved in stone. They tell these epic stories of gods and goddesses, they celebrate the reigns of powerful kings, and they even give us these little glimpses into the daily lives of ordinary people from thousands of years ago. Faith is the thread that just ties it all together. This slide right here perfectly illustrates the incredible diversity of the subcontinent. Down in the south, you've got these towering, incredibly ornate temple gateways called gopurams, just teeming with sculptures of gods and myths. But then you look to the north, and you see the influence of Mughal architecture, with its elegant domes and intricate latticework. It creates this sense of lightness and grace. Two completely different aesthetics, but both are quintessentially Indian. So let's move from that monumental world of stone and zoom in, way in, to the much more intimate and vibrant world of color. Indian painting opens up a whole new dimension of storytelling, and trust me, it's just as rich and varied as its architecture. I absolutely love this quote because it just nails the two major streams of Indian painting. You know, on one hand, you have these raw, powerful folk traditions that have been passed down for generations. And on the other, you have this highly sophisticated, super detailed art that flourished in the royal courts. It really is an encyclopedia of styles. This table gives you a fantastic snapshot of that diversity. I mean, look at Madhubani art from Bihar with its bold, geometric patterns often created by women for rituals. Then, totally different, you have Warli art from Maharashtra, which uses these simple stick figures to show scenes of village life. And then there's the miniature paintings from the Mughal and Rajasthani courts, which are so incredibly detailed that artists sometimes used brushes made from a single squirrel's hair. Just imagine that. Okay, so now we're shifting gears again. We're going from static art to the living, breathing art forms of performance. This is where the stories literally leap off the canvas and come to life through movement and sound, creating this direct emotional connection with the audience. Just look at that number, 8. That's 8 distinct, highly developed classical dance forms, and each one has its own unique grammar of movement, its own music, its own expression. So this isn't just dancing, this is a collection of sophisticated languages for telling stories. And to give you a sense of the variety, think about Bharatnatyam. It's all about sharp, precise movements and rhythmic footwork that create this kind of beautiful, percussive grace. And then you have Kathak, which is just pure, powerful dance drama. Performers use this incredible makeup and these elaborate costumes to literally transform into gods and demons, telling stories through nothing but intense facial expressions and dramatic gestures. It's amazing. And of course, performance isn't complete without the music. India has two main classical traditions, Hindustani up in the north and Carnatic in the south. They're built on these complex systems of melody and rhythm called ragas. But the goal isn't just to entertain you. It's almost a form of meditation, designed to evoke very specific emotions and really elevate the spirit. So, we've journeyed through stone, through color, and through performance. Now, in this final section, we're going to weave all of these threads together to really understand why this isn't just ancient history, but a dynamic, unbroken, living heritage. And this, right here, is probably the most important takeaway of all. These artistic traditions we've seen, they're not relics locked away behind glass, not at all. You can see the geometric patterns of Madhubani painting on modern clothes. You can hear classical ragas in popular film music, and you can see ancient dance forms performed at vibrant festivals. This heritage is alive right now, in the everyday. It's practiced in homes and celebrated in communities. It's a culture that is constantly evolving, while somehow staying deeply connected to its roots.
So as we finished up, I'll leave you with this question to ponder. Which art form really reveals a civilization's soul? Is it the enduring architecture that tells the grand story of power and faith? Or maybe the intimate paintings that show us what a community values? Or is it the fleeting performances that capture pure, raw emotion in real time? In a place like India, the answer might just be all of them, working together in that beautiful living tapestry.